If American entertainment is to be believed, the one thing all the youths want more than anything is probably the hot new Fall Out Boy album, titled something like Teenagers Going Down on American Sugar or something, but they also really want to get conscripted into some sort of glorious magical war. I mean, think about it. Power Rangers is all about an endless intergalactic war with, quote, evil space aliens, and the main guy trying to stop them, Zordon, doesn't recruit Navy SEALs or Green Berets or John Cena! He specifically wants teens with attitude and also teens with recycled masturbation jokes that weren't really that funny when Kingpin did it in 1996.
We don't have a cow. We have a bull.
I just milked him. You just milked him.
But hey, thanks to their endless kung fu battles with adult villains, these literal children learn valuable life lessons about friendship and rolling away from slow-moving pig aliens.
Ever play leapfrog?
But that's just the tip of the accelerated puberty iceberg. Every mystical mentor, from Axe and Animorphs to Optimus Prime and Transformers to Dumbledore and Harry Potter to Professor X and X-Men, makes teens a shockingly important part of their strategy to save all of existence.
A massive surge of evil energy is overloading our sensors.
And it's a good thing they do too, because how else would all these going nowhere kids mature without first becoming literal child soldiers? It's at least a little weird that these teen crazy old men slash robots slash mouthless centaurs are all considered the good guys though, right? I mean, I thought we had mostly agreed as a society that children should not fight wars?
Bad boy. Slap my hand.
At a certain point, you start to realize that sure, Rita is evil, but at least she's not send children to their possible deaths to fight your intergalactic war evil. Her soldiers are all at least presumably old enough to buy a pack of cigarettes before, getting their ass whopped by some 10th graders.
Smells like teenagers.
What's weird is how this trope has animorphed over the years.
I've come to love being in my human form.
I don't know if you've noticed, but we're living through the gritty reboot century, and everything that was once happy and pleasant has been reborn as sad and shitty.
What does that mean? Why did you say that?
Obviously, we're still pretty committed to making child soldier movies like Hunger Games, Maze Runner, and endless other dystopian sci-fi adult series, but unlike 80s and 90s kids, children of the millennium are forced into service. Katniss still blossoms into a young woman as a direct result of literally impaling children, but we're not supposed to be happy about it. It seems as if 9/11 reminded us that life can be pretty dark, and I don't know, maybe being a child soldier would be kind of a bummer. I mean, not enough of a bummer to stop making movies about it, of course, because watching children snuff the life out of an alien or an adult wizard is gasoline for the box office dumpster fire, but at least it's bummer enough for somebody to pause halfway through inserting a claymore inside some alien's anus and think, man, I wish I could just do normal kid things like skateboard and huff jank. I have lost so much.
I don't want to forget.
Before finishing the job and making a gore angel of the eviscerated alien's innards, man, I cannot believe it has been a year making this freaking show. It feels like YBOC has really come of age, even if maybe I haven't personally.
You're literally 30.
Coming of age is a mindset. I mean, did you hear what I just said about exploding alien anuses?
Touche.
Like, will I ever get to fight in an intergalactic alien war? I feel like I can't just volunteer. Somebody has to conscript me to make it real.
Yeah, that really is sad to think about. You never getting a chance to be a child soldier.
Thank you. I am always saying that.
Maybe you need to stop waiting for other people to make you a man and get out there and do it yourself. Grab life by the horns.
Are you referring to driving a Dodge Ram?
Yep. That's what I'm referring to, driving a Dodge Ram.
How does your referring to driving a Dodge Ram help me become a man?
Well, my reference to driving a Dodge Ram is kind of just a segue to talk about another disturbing coming-of-age trope that movies use weirdly often.
Ah, a classic rhetoric technique. To which trope do you refer?
Unsupervised underage road tripping.
Ah, yes, confidence in motion. Subaru.
Right, well, there are millions of movies where families will hit the open road and they'll grow up a little bit because they're smuggling grandpa's dead body in the trunk. But what is more useful for rapid growth is a couple of kids hitting the open road alone.
You are, of course, referring to films such as Wild Boys of the Road and Crossroads?
I am, yes. But it's not just old movies. I'm also referring to newer movies like My Name is Emily and the absolutely fantastic Waves.
Oh yeah, right. It is pretty weird how much fallout she experiences when somebody close to her commits literal murder, and yet she doesn't seem to fully become an adult until she goes on that unsupervised road trip with sad boy, redhead boy, crying boy, what's his name, boy?
Lucas Hedges' boy. The boy contractually obligated to be in every single movie about sad youths from now until the end of time.
Right. She meets his dying estranged father and then sort of learns the value and the importance of family and forgiveness. And then she even has sex for the first time.
She quite literally comes of age.
Yes, it does seem like Lucas Hedges' boy learns all the exact same things. And then, he also has the sex. And the implication seems to be that if parents were driving, they wouldn't have been able to mature quite as fully.
Exactly. Stand By Me, The Goonies, and Stranger Things have kids off on crazy unsupervised adventures, but they're always within biking distance of their parents' homes. By hopping in a car and driving hundreds of miles away from any support system, kids are truly on their own. Nothing grows you up quick like joyriding in the car of an insane murderous cop like in Cop Car, or driving cross country so your PTSD-suffering friend can win a video game tournament and hopefully avoid being thrown into an insane asylum.
The Wizard is a perfect film. You have convinced me. I'm gonna just grab some keys, get in the car without my mom for once, and just hit the open road. See where my hormones take me.
Hopefully to Taco Bell, because I am absolutely famished for a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Ooh, sort of thinking of this as a solo thing. I mean, you're like 28, not exactly underage.
What? I'm younger than you are.
Yeah, but this is sort of my Bildungsroman. I make the rules.
I guess.
Yeah, so later. Mom, I'm taking the car!
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? Why is it leaking? My art.
No, my art.
Well, now what? I don't feel any more mature. Maybe it's not about the journey, it's about the destination, but how the heck am I gonna come of age out here?
There is one way.
Oh, hey, Nega Jordan.
If you want to transition from boy to man, might I recommend a sexual encounter with an adult?
Jesus. What?
I didn't come up with this. Blame Dustin Hoffman in The Graduate finally learning what he wants in life after sex with a hot mommy.
Okay, but he was in college. At least if he wasn't emotionally mature, he was physically.
In Call Me By Your Name, Timothy Chateau's character is only 17. Armie Hammer is supposed to be 24. And that cannibal tells Timothy how he himself became a grown-up through a weird man-on-boy sexual relationship, and now he's paying it forward and teaching Timothy all about his sexuality.
Like having sex with fruit.
Exactly. Or look at Juno, where Elliot Page's character becomes literally pregnant, but it takes getting hit on by Jason Bateman for her to see the world as it really is.
Yeah, I guess along those lines, Tom Cruise becomes a man in risky business by pimping and sleeping with adult prostitutes. And yeah, I guess like any movie where a kid sleeps with a teacher, they're definitely like the most worldly of all their virgin friends.
Don't forget about Rhonda, the literal man maker in How I Met Your Mother. Just trust me. Nothing grows you up faster than doing something extremely disgusting and extremely illegal. Do you want to be a man or not?
I know you're the evil mirror image of me, but you're making a lot of sense.
Hell yeah. Now get out there and find a consensual adult sexual partner.
Never gonna be a man. I'm never gonna get drafted into a magical war. Stupid car trip did nothing. And now I'm too much of a coward to spend a wonderful evening with a vagrant. I am doomed to forever be a freaking man-child.
Okay, I have one last idea.
God, where the hell did you come from?
It was kind of my point. I'm always with you.
What are you talking about?
There is one sad and weirdly common coming of age trope that you haven't considered yet.
Is it eating an entire foot-long hot dog in one bite?
No. Look, the whole point of coming of age stories and movies is that the more trauma you experience, the more you become a sad, world-weary adult. And there is nothing more traumatic than losing a best friend, especially an animal best friend, like Old Yeller in Old Yeller, or that secondhand lion in whatever that movie was called with Michael Caine. Dozens of movies go way out of their way to murder some poor kid's pet, destroy their innocence, and grow them up quick.
Where am I gonna find a gently used lion or a dog with advanced rabies at this hour?
It's not just animals. More creative movies will kill Riley's imaginary best friend in Inside Out or Vin Diesel in The Iron Giant. The important thing is to find a cheap and easy way to teach kids to stop screwing around with imaginary friends and have real substantive relationships with actual humans, apparently.
Yeah, I guess that is like the premise behind Ted, right? Like if the teddy bear had died when Mark Wahlberg was 11, presumably he'd be living a much better, more mature and full life right now.
It also doubles as encouragement for parents to strangle their kid's puppy or whatever. It's for the best.
That is dark. And still though, like, where am I gonna buy a space robot? Or where the heck am I gonna find a circa 1930s elephant tramp who's not even real? I mean, and even if I could find them, it would take years for me to build up the necessary camaraderie such that their untimely deaths would propel me into adulthood.
Oh, bud, you're not getting it.
Whoa, what is happening?
Jordan, I am your imaginary friend.
What the hell are you talking about?
What are you talking about? You cut my head off like frickin' 8 months ago.
Oh, damn, you're right. I forgot about that.
You've just been imagining me this whole time.
God, just grow up, Caleb. Somebody should call Tarantino. Do you have his number? What kind of age is a mindset? I mean, did you hear what I just said about exploding alien anuses?
You seem so real.
I wasn't. I'm not. And now you need to let me go. Slip into death's sweet embrace. Jordan, let me make you a man.
Yeah, totally.
Goodbye, old friend.
Yeah, man, see ya. Huh. I actually do kind of feel more like a man.
You're under arrest!
Okay, but I didn't do anything. He disappeared on his own.
You cut his head off. And also you escaped prison.
Yeah, you're right, my bad.
Hey everybody, it's Caleb. Thank you so much for watching this video. Right after we finished filming it, my wife and I moved to Austin, Texas, which is super exciting for us. Though we're not in Virginia anymore, and I won't be able to be involved in YBOC to the same extent, it has been an absolute honor and a privilege to work so closely with Jordan in relaunching the channel. And I like to think that I'll always be a part of the Cracked extended family. If you work in video production in Texas and you want to hang out, or you just want to grab a beer or some Terry Blacks, please hit me up. My info is down below. And obviously stick around. I'm really excited for all the awesome content that is coming out very soon. Cheers.